Welcome back, guys. This is episode 6 of our F1 Manager Career Mode. We're going to jump straight into it and have a look at our staffing situation. So as you can see here, guys, our technical chief is only a 70 rating. So I think that's something we really need to look at now. I think we need to try and get in a better one and start improving this side of the garage and just see if that has a slight effect on our race positions. Another one I'm looking to actually replace is Bottas's engineer, Alex Chan. Just not really as good as I was hoping, and not really developing either. So we're just going to get him replaced and see if we can bring in a top engineer for him. So the race engineer I'm going to scout to look at getting is Pierre Hamlin from Alpha Tauri. See if we can sneak him over to Alfa Romeo and use him to replace Alex Chan. I don't think there's going to be much question about whether to do it. I had a look at the other F1 engineers to see who's open to negotiations with us, and there was no one, to be honest. And once you get free agents, they're about the same rating as Chan anyway. So yeah, this is where we're kind of looking at. And on the technical chief side, it's T. Shuang who we're looking at. Again, free agent this time, but he is a lot better rated. Much better rated. And yeah, the fact that nobody's picked him up yet surprises me, because there's quite a lot of teams that could do with a technical chief like this. So we're just on to the lead up of the race. I've just installed 2 brand new wings. These are the ones we were designing 2 episodes ago, I believe it was. So we just got them built and ready on the final day, ready for practice. If I show you the comparison compared to the last wing, you can see the red there of everything that's had been improved. Yeah, I say the red of everything that's been improved. Sorry, the red of the previous wing is a lot better, this new one. There's some areas where there's not much improvement, but there's also some areas where there's a big improvement. It's mainly in our dirty air cornering, which I think is going to be a big boost for us. So let's hope that takes a good toll on us in the next race. Yeah, I had an idea there of what I was going to say, and then it just left my mind. I remember what it was now. We had replaced the powertrains of both the cars. Boys, because that was a blank moment there. Oof. Yeah, that's kind of where we're at. Yes, we're on performance targets. Back in the rhythm of things now. Yeah, let's have a look, see where we're at. Historic safety car down 75%. I never realized it was that much at the Spanish Grand Prix. Ooh, we do have a qualifying position 1. I've got confidence in Zhou. Reach Q2. Nah, reach Q3. Oh, we can amend the amount of drivers. Definitely 2. We're both gonna reach Q2. We, as in I'm racing. Both my drivers will finish position 10th. Let's bump it to 2 drivers. I've got a lot of confidence this weekend. And the position streak continues. What we'll see, guys, is make sure you like the video if you're enjoying the series. I'm going to cut to the qualifying now, get through the practice and see where we're at. So we have a look at practice, guys, and got a smile on my face because we got Valtteri on P1 for practice 1. I didn't expect it. I think just because of our fuel that we put in, we put a lot less. We managed to get that Zhou in 6th on the medium tyres. Practice 2 and 3 were a bit more realistic, with us being about a second off the pace. So we move on to qualifying now, and let's kind of see where we're at with that. Yeah, we'll go with that. So I've actually got halfway through Q1 and we're still yet to see quite a lot of the drivers go out, which has really surprised me. A lot of them must be just going for 1 set and 1 set only. Obviously our time is looking really good at the moment, but it has kind of surprised me, the lack of cars on track. Well, you can see them now, some of them coming through, but still, you know, 6 minutes to go, it's very late to leave it. So first of all, I realised my camera was in the way a little bit for that Q1 session. Apologies about that, guys. But we look here, and Valtteri 4th and Zhou Guanyu 8th. Not bad for the Alpha boys to start with. We really need to keep that up, and we're in for a good race. So from the first set of laps, we were actually quite heavily impeded by Tsunoda. So the times aren't fully representative of what we can do. We're just watching them come around now for the last set of laps. It's going to go saying, you know, that's the end of the session. Both have improved. Let's have a look to see if it's enough. Bottas should be comfortable. Oh, even with you know, an improved lap. He does improve the lap, and it's 2/10 in. Zhao, please stop telling me this game. He doesn't improve. Oh, he does improve. Not enough to actually push him up the table, but he's still half a second separates the top 8. That is crazy close. With the fact that Bottas is only 2/10 off, if we can keep that up in Q3, we could be on for a top 4 start. And Zhao could be battling the Mercedes. Now, last few races, we haven't had the opportunity to see him battle the Mercedes. He's just had not that enough of an oomph to his racing. But this could be a different race. That new rear wing is chef's kiss. So the first set of laps in Q3 probably aren't going to be representative of our best. We've put some worn tyres on just to get back a lap in. We know it was a 118.2 is what Bottas was aiming for to get into the top 5. 118.8 to 118.3, so we're a little bit off the pace, only a tenth or two off. So it's good to see that we're still consistently quick on older tyres, but definitely the second set of laps we will put on a brand new set. Just having a look at the times, I didn't realise Leclerc and Verstappen have done the exact same time. It's not showing there, but if we look at the intervals to the leader, it is a 0-0-0. That is on the money there. That is quite something spectacular. So the drivers head on to their final lap of qualifying. This could be the difference maker. Can Zhao put himself ahead of the Mercedes? Can Bottas just pip the Red Bull of Perez? I don't think he will, but I think Zhao has a good chance of beating the Mercedes here. Bottas comes around the final corner. Of course, we're going to get this message. We'll watch him come down the line. He does improve, he does go ahead of Perez at the moment. Zhao, what can you do? He'll tell me to ignore the fuel warnings in a second. There we go, get rid of that. And across the line, Zhao doesn't improve. Oh, he does improve, but it's not enough of a lap. But the story so far is that Bottas, less than 2/10 away from pole, makes it a 4th place start. What a result for us that is. Things you love to see. Alfa Romeo 4th and 8th. That is combined has got to be our best starting result. I think that may even be the best result for both drivers so far this season. 100% for Valtteri. I'm not sure if Zhao has had a better position than that or not. But great stuff to see. We will just get straight into the race. I don't think we really need to say much more than that. This is going to be a good one. I can feel it. So what did I nearly forget to do? And that was show you guys the strategy. So I've actually gone against the engineers' recommendations. They wanted to go strategy C is the quickest. 30 minutes 56 apparently, but it's a hard set. And I believe with the way the softs are going, you know, they can last plenty. You know, we've got a few laps in it even with this strategy. So I think the engineers are just off their socks, to be honest. So yeah, that's the strategy. Plain and simple this time. So we'll get into the race.
We have beautiful blue skies overhead as the drivers line up on the grid. And there's Valtteri Bottas. With a top 10 position on the grid, this race could really go either way for them. And there's Zhou, down the grid. They're in the front half of the pack, so there's plenty of potential for them. The teams are ready to go. This is it. It's the Spanish Grand Prix. And it's lights out and away we go.
So Bottas getting off to a great start. Looks like he could challenge for 3rd place. Let's just have a quick look at Zhou on board. He's a bit more stuck, but Bottas could look to even take 2nd, possibly depending where the Red Bull comes. So he's up into 3rd at the moment. Is he going to get forced wide by Sainz? It doesn't look like it. It looks like he might take it. And he's going to try and go on Verstappen. Can he take 2nd? He's temporarily moved in 2nd. Zhao is up into 7th. He's going to go for 1st.
Good job.
He's a madman. He's actually going for 1st. Can he keep it? I don't know if he will, but Leclerc is on the medium tyres, so he's going to be not as quick out of the corners. And Bottas is in the lead of this Grand Prix.
Alfa Romeo just moved up.
What a start for Bottas. Right, let's get him on deploy. Get him going. For DRS, Zhao on the back of Perez now. Has got past Hamilton. Russell's had a blinder of a start up into 4th place. Perez and Sainz shockingly just falling back. But here we go, Bottas is just, oh, I don't know what to say. I did not expect a start like that. Half a second ahead of Leclerc now. Zhao right on the back of Perez could easily make a move. We're actually going to put some overtake on. You know what? Yeah, let's do it.
Use overtake button. Copy.
Let's go on board with Zhao. He goes flying past. You know what? I'm going to take this as a, what do you call, principal decision where I made that rear wing upgrade for Spain. It really has hit us well, hasn't it? And you can actually see 1.4 seconds Bottas has made. Let's just tone it down to aggressive. We're not killing the tires off, but
We need to get these tires to last.
oh my god, that is something else. I did not expect that. Zhao now just pushing on to the top 5. He's thinking about a move already on Sainz. Sainz going pretty damn slow at the moment. Look at that. Is it just Leclerc holding them up and Bottas took advantage? I don't know. Let's go neutral. There's been an incident. It looks like an Aston Martin.
Sounds like someone's locked up.
Zhao in an absolute amazing position to attack. Just needs to gain another 10th or so. You know what? We're going to set him up for overtake once more time around here. Let's go on board. Not as close this time, obviously.
DRS enabled.
Oh my god, he is closing that gap.
Copy.
Bottas still creating a gap, which is amazing. Honestly, over the moon with this, more well above the expectations. Leclerc just looks to be holding everyone up. Let's have a look from the rear wing of Bottas. He is just miles ahead. Let's go balanced on the fuel. Let's not push too much
We need more.
while we've got this nice lead. Oh, things you love to see. Zhao doing a really good job in 6th as well. Can he get... He's going to be caught in a bit of a DRS train here. So I'm wondering whether he's actually going to make a move or not. I doubt he will. We'll keep an eye on him. Going to tone down Bottas' tyre usage now. We don't want to kill off his tyres. Zhao still within half a second. He's not able to quite keep up the pace of these guys. He's did a good job to stay there, but I feel like he may lose at some point if he's not careful. Look at that, you can see he's thinking about a move, but there's no way he can do it down here. Here we go, there's going to be a lot of DRS fighting now. It's going to be up ahead between Verstappen and Leclerc. Verstappen goes past, Russell goes past. And that looked pretty easy for them. A lot of them are medium tyres, so that's where Bottas has gained in that particular situation. Obviously Verstappen probably will start to catch Bottas, but we're just saving things for just now while we've got this plentiful lead. Tempted to put Zhao on overtake, but he's still right up behind Sainz. Let's try down this this back straight coming up. We'll put him on overtake, see what we can get going.
Remember to use overtake. Copy.
Up round the top of the hill now. He's already started to use it. Is it going to be enough? So Russell probably has done the best apart from Bottas. He's moved up to 3rd, which is really good for him. Hamilton dropped back quite a bit. And here we go. Here comes Zhao looking to make a move. We've used a lot of ERS now. It is finished.
No overtake.
He's going to go down the outside. Can he make this move? Can he stick? No. Sainz just pulls in there. Again, driver's just getting very close. Leclerc struggling on those medium tires. So at least we know soft versus medium. It is definitely a medium loss. Our middle stint is the medium tire. I'm going to keep that. Part of me was thinking about changing that to the last tire, but I really wouldn't want to lose out at the end of the race. Zhao getting so close. He's just trying to find his moment. Could it be coming up? Leclerc now really holding us up. Got the DRS wide open, but speed-wise, we've got about the same pace as Ferrari. Can't take my eyes off this one. I don't know where Zhao can make a move. I really don't. Let's just put him on attack, see if he can get past Leclerc. Feel bad for Leclerc. He'll have gone from first down to sixth if we can get a move on him. So obviously DRS wide open for everyone. Oh boy, Zhao had thought about it there. We're gonna put a lot of these down, get that to harvest. Just realised he's getting caught in behind when we could use ERS to overtake.
Charge on, charge on.
We have a look at Bottas. 3.1 seconds is the gap now. Put him back on to push. Apologies if you heard any slamming behind me. That's just my dog jumping around. Yeah, we'll put him on to push a little bit just to keep this gap up. Remember guys, it could all change if a safety car was to come out. We would be hit hard. You can see Zhao now just on a bit of the defense now, just because we're harvesting the ERS. Gonna go back onto neutral.
Charge off.
Copy.
Just enough charge to give us a little bit of something for the next lap. Zhao now is starting to catch a little bit again. But I don't think it's going to be enough. They're going to go 3 wide ahead. Is that going to be enough to change anything for us? That was Verstappen on the grass. It's not going to be enough for Zhao at the moment. We popped Zhao on overtake for this back section. See if we can make a difference around here. Turns out he didn't even use it, so don't know why he bothered that. But going into the main straight, maybe we'll get something out of it. Gonna pop him on neutral just until we get to that corner. Because they're battling ahead, it's just bringing us into the fray. Right, this is where key.
And use overtake. Copy.
Here we go, it's quite a speed advantage, but again, it's just getting neutralized halfway down the straight. What an angle this is to watch from. See Perez there, not able to catch us. Verstappen now struggling. Gonna put Zhao back on aggressive.
You can push.
Copy.
There's been an immense set of laps. All this time as well, Bottas has just been pulling away. We're going to calm him down now. We know we can save on him.
We need more left and coast.
Understood.
Trying to get that a little bit closer. I just don't know what I can do. I think I am just gonna have to force him to save ERS. So we had him on harvest for a couple laps there. We haven't lost out to the guys ahead, so we've got a lot more to play with. So we're gonna try it. We're gonna believe in Zhao. We know he can do it. Look at that, he's used loads of it this time, and it's looking like it might be a deal breaker. Come on. He's gonna attempt to move down the inside. Is he gonna get close enough into the braking zone? He's gonna go for it. He's gone for it. Not quite enough in it there though. Can he get it into any of the next areas? Gonna leave him on overtake just for a moment, see if he'll try it anywhere else. That was very, very close. Gonna put Bottas on aggressive, just make sure he keeps pushing a little bit.
Push. Copy.
Here comes Zhao, just right up behind him now, giving him no inch to spare. And he's just not got quite enough in him. It's become very difficult for Zhao. He just needs to clear at least one of them and he might have a chance at moving up further. Being stuck this far back though in the train is hurting him badly. Here we go. Is he gonna make any kind of move on them at all? I think because he ran out there. It's just not enough. We may have to harvest even more. Yeah, I think we'll have to do a lot more harvesting on this one. He's gonna have to go down to balance on a lot of things there. Running very low. The Bottas actually ran wide while at the start, well, at the front of the pack. He's very lucky it was just a quick one. I did have him on aggressive, which probably hadn't helped. But I did just want him to push a little bit, so now we just be careful. Still 3.5 seconds gap, but that was up to 5. Just gotta be cautious now, but we were nearly at the pit window. Well, sorry, not the pit window, the pit stop lap. We are in the pit window. Zhao, you'll notice, has fallen off the pace. We, oh, Christ. I didn't realise I'd missed him waste that much. Basically, we had saved loads of ERS. It dropped us off the pace of the pack. Then Perez got us. Trying to get back. What we're probably going to do is an undercut. I believe it's lap 23 we're meant to pit. So we're on lap... Oh, it's saying lap 22. Oh, yeah, we're on lap 20. Yes, so lap 22. We will probably pit Zhao next lap and Bottas on the expected lap. That's confirmation for Bottas. He's going into the pits the lap coming up. This one though, we are going in with Zhao. You'll see the Ferrari has just come out. We actually slowed him down a little bit there, didn't realise. That is Sainz. How quick can we get this pit stop? Oh, it's slow. It's 3.297. Still needs to do a lot of work on our pit guys. We are going to come out in a bit of traffic. I'm hoping it doesn't affect us too bad. So up to speed now. Hopefully these guys can just drag us along a little bit. In actual fact, Zhao might just get straight past them. Here we go. He's looking to go in the Alpha Tower around the outside. I think he's going to make it work if he's not blocked by the Haas. He was blocked. Can he make up for it? Can he make amends? That Tsunoda that's moving all around the place. Here we go. He's trying to force his way down the inside. And he goes... There we go, makes the move. Can he get past the Haas now? Should be easy pickings when he's got no DRS. And here we go. Exactly what we needed. He needs to keep pushing on. Bottas is in. He's got Verstappen to contend with. I'm nervous here. I'm nervous. Come on.
Looks like that was a position gain.
He's lost the place. He's lost 2 places. No way, how have we lost that much time in the pit stop? A battle up now for Bottas as here comes through that Sainz. No, that's Leclerc, that's Leclerc. Oh my, wait, is it? No, it is Sainz. We've lost 3 places there. We are gonna have to push now. Zhao, on the other hand, hasn't had the best of undercuts. If anything, an overcut worked a lot better. He's got a lot of places to make up. He's going to try and go round the outside of Norris. He's doing really well to get past some of the guys here. Bottas, though, however, a lot of work to do after leading the Grand Prix, is now down in 7th after many pit stops. We do have a lot to play with ERS wise. Zhou has caught up quite a bit with Bottas in comparison to when they went in, and he's gonna go. Oh my god, Zhou is a man on a mission.
Good job, Joel.
Right, let's push Bottas.
Use overtake.
Copy.
It looks to be kind of working. There's gonna be a move on a Mercedes here. Oh, we're gonna get boxed in because the AI is a little bit stupid sometimes. Now we need to follow a car through. Come on, Bottas. Push yourself. Push. We're gonna put Zhao's fuel down a little bit.
And lift off.
Copy.
Are we needing to get past Russell? This is really key. Oh my god, he's going for the move early. Bottas just, sorry, not Bottas. Russell seemed to almost just move over. Can he get this move done? I think he will. No, he doesn't. He's forced off the road. He's going to come back at him, though. I think he's going to make a mistake that time. Forces Russell a little bit wide. I like the aggression. We like the aggression.
Nice move.
And Russell tries to come back, nearly bashing off Bottas there. Sainz is going to be weak now to any kind of move from us, so we're going to go into deploy to get past and keep moving on to the next set of cars. There's Leclerc. He has come out behind everyone.
Nice move.
So we need to push on now to catch up with Verstappen, cement Bottas' place once again. Zhou, a lot of work to do. Put him into deploy there. So that is Bottas with the fastest lap of the race. In actual fact, he's going for a move. I didn't even notice that. I was way in a world on my own. He is so close now. Right, we're going to have to put him on neutral. And he's going for the move down the inside of this corner like he did at the start of the race. Is he going to get it? He is. He's got past Verstappen once again. Bottas retakes the lead. He is on another level, but he's not going to be left without a fight. Verstappen trying to come back at us, and he's going to stay there for the moment. Just on our rear wheel. He probably will come back past, and this is probably just going to continue to be the battle for first. So you know what? We're going to harvest. We know we can battle him.
Okay, Valtteri, we can go to mode charge.
So we're going to charge the ERS, stick with Verstappen, and then we can blast on past and deploy. Zhou has got a lot of work to do. 5 seconds behind 6th place. So a few laps later, and we've been held up by the Aston Martin. Bottas gonna have to wait until next lap probably now to attack. We completely saved the ERS in preparation for this, but you can see it has really killed us off a little bit. So we're gonna have to just attack now, get ready for the next lap. Once again, on to the next lap we go for overtake. This should be an easy move. I'm actually gonna put deploy on after that. I've done the wrong button. We've zoomed along a bit. He goes flying past with no issues. Now we've got to make sure he uses that deploy correctly.
Okay, Valtteri, nice work.
Need to get way ahead. We need to break that second gap.
Just moved up a place.
Zhao, you can see we've just got him on ERS harvesting for the moment. I'm going to take it off now. It just needed to build up a little bit.
Modways.
I'm going to push him there. And yeah, I think Bottas got a lot of work to do to build that gap. But I'm sure he can do the same as he did before. So on lap 37, things started to heat up. We did pull a 2-second gap, but I don't know if it's just due to traffic or Verstappen having, you know, a rocket in that engine. But he has started to catch now, and I realised I've pushed Zhao a little bit too hard there on the fuel.
Lift off, lift off.
You'll see as well, Zhao has still lost a lot of time. He's still not... Oh, there we go again. Oh, but it's held up Verstappen big time. Big time. 1.8 seconds there. Oh, a little bit of a lifeline there for Bottas. Quickly save some ERS because we need a lot of that if we're going to be defending. But yeah, what I was going to say was that Zhao just not quite at ease with this car yet. Bottas finding it a lot more comfortable than he was. So here we go. It's going to be a bit of a defense here. Can Bottas do anything to stop the attack? I think he might have just enough in him. He does keep the position forward just now, but we're getting warnings of our tyres overheating. So I'm going to have to go aggressive rather than attack.
We need to get these tyres to last.
But what I'm going to do is I'm going to make Zhao attack because he needs to make up a lot of time. May even have to try some form of overcut, but then we saw what happened to Leclerc, and Leclerc's didn't work on the medium tyre. Maybe it's just a soft tyre thing. And we've had a lockup from Zhao. We're just waiting for him to get back on track. Oh
The
no.
Alfa Romeo involved in this one. Well, I don't know
Oh, that is painful. He's in a strong position there in 7th. He's not lost anything to Hamilton yet, but Hamilton must be right behind now. Yeah, he's not far at all. We weren't even pushing Zhao at the time, so I'm just going to put him on a little bit of deploy, see if we can build him up. I was doing the same with Bottas, actually. Sorry, I just heard a noise there. We're just doing the same with Bottas. We were pushing him on... Oh, I've just overused his ERS there.
No overtake.
But we are coming into the pit win lap in a moment. It's going to be next lap. Doing a really good job defending from Verstappen. Zhao has basically just got to do enough to keep his 7th place now. I don't think we can do any more than that. Realised the noise I freaked out about thinking that something had fallen in the room was actually the noise of switching between drivers. So really, that's a weird thing that subconsciously I've never noticed that. Let's take a look back at this battle though. Verstappen has really struggled to get past us. It's been back and forth, so while in between laps, they have switched places quite often. But there's been times when Verstappen just can't get past, so Bottas on a mega drive. If you wanted to give anyone a 4 out of 10, you gotta give Bottas a 10 today. Look at that defending. And you know what? We're gonna do the undercut. We are gonna do the undercut. I'm gonna try it. Risk it for a chucky biscuit.
Okay, Valtteri, we need to box this lap.
Okay, box.
Where will we come out? We should come out in plenty of clean air. Will Verstappen follow us in? He doesn't. He's going for another lap. This could be a crucial moment in this race. As he comes in now, we're slowing the stop, but 3.1 would be ideal. This is where we've been losing a lot of our time, so I want to get out of the way now. A few other cars there in at the same time. Leclerc continues on. Obviously, his strategy is slightly different from everyone else's. Come on, guys. 3.3, that is bad. That is very bad. We've got a lot of work to do now. We need to just turn up the fuel if I can. Oh, yes, Zhao is going to come in this lap as well. Yeah, we can turn it up. Let's do it.
Box.
We'll just deploy a little bit because we can. We do have to be careful. These tires have started off worn. We don't have to push them forever, but just as long as we can do enough to stop this gap increasing too much. 22 seconds. Let's keep an eye on that. We're going to stay on board this whole lap. Zhao, you can see, has moved up only due to the pit stops. He has Russell right behind him, and Hamilton not too far behind that. There's now 21.4, so he's making up some good time here. Lovely, lovely broadcast angles you get when you're on board. Sometimes it's really difficult to not just watch loads of the race just purely for the angles you get. Does make it feel like a race experience. Verstappen is in the pits. Let's go on board with him to see where he comes, and we're going to keep an eye on the track map. He puts on softs as well. That is to be expected. Bottas just coming around the final corner. Verstappen's got the whole pit lane to go down.
No more overtake.
Oh, forgot about ERS once again. That is my biggest mistake. Bottas is coming. I think he's going to get past him.
Copy, John.
Is that Bottas? That is Bottas flying past. Absolutely mega drive, a mega lap from him. I'm going to keep him pushing to make sure we create this gap. Let's go look at the interval. 1.7 seconds. It may come down, but that is a good start to this last stint. Zhao in the pit lane. What can he do? Hamilton, I'm imagining, still has another stop to go. He's on medium tires, but don't think that'll get him to the end. In 8th in the moment, should be hopefully 7th once pit stops sort themselves out. We'll put him on aggressive a little bit and a bit deployed just while he's out lap.
Copy.
I think we're just going to have to see and keep an eye on this battle for what in theory is first place. On to lap 53, about to go into lap 54, and Verstappen has caught back up. One thing I hadn't realised is our strategy projection is based on a full unused set of tyres. So we've come out on used softs, and it's not quite as predicted as it should be. So we are a bit weak to possibly an attack. We have a look here, and you can see the tyre graph. It's going to be a tight one. Verstappen is definitely going to have the advantage. And there you go. He's gone for a move already. Not what I expected. Bottas coming back at him, though. He's not going to leave his side. Let's go on board with Verstappen. He's going to try and move on this back straight. I've not really seen anyone overtake here yet. And I may have made to rue my choice of words there. No, we're safe, we're safe. Some beautiful angles here. Shouldn't really talk too much though about the angles from on board on a rival car, because it's that car we want to be focused on. There's gonna be back and forth for the next few laps. I think what I'm gonna have to do is I'm just gonna have to accept that that is gonna be the way and start to use ERS harvesting to get myself ready for when I have to defend, or sorry, when I have to attack. What's just happened is Magnussen I was lapping him and he's taken out Bottas. He's taken out Bottas while being lapped. So Bottas, yeah, you can see Magnus has been given a penalty. Is now 7.8 seconds off the lead of Verstappen. We were struggling a little bit because of the lapped cars, but that has completely thrown Bottas's chance of a win out the window there. Leaves us wanting more, which is always good in a series like this, but oh, we were so close. We have a look at Zhao as well. He's almost about to lose it to Hamilton. Again, another one. We can't push him. He's got 4 laps to go. We can push the fuel and that's it. We're just going to have to leave the guys to it and see where we end up in the next 4 laps. So we are on to the last lap now. Bottas being caught heavily by Leclerc, but I don't think he's got enough in him. Zhou has been back and forth with Hamilton loads, but I think with it being the last lap and he's the one in front, I don't think there's going to be much he can do. We'll push him on fuel. But I think that's going to be... Oh no, he's going defensive. Is he going to keep the place? Well, he is for just now. If Hamilton can't get past, that's going to be 7th place for Zhou, and I'll give him credit. That is not going to be too bad. I did not expect him to be able to put up a fight against Hamilton. Yeah, we just look further behind Bottas. There's that distant Ferrari. 2.2 seconds down the road. But that's off to Verstappen. You know, consistency is key. This is why he's now a 2-time world champion in real life. He's going to win the Spanish Grand Prix. So unfortunate for us to have lost out there. We had such an amazing chance to get a win for an Alfa Romeo. But Bottas is on the podium for this one. What a result. That is amazing.
Good job, good points.
Can Zhou keep a hold of it? I think he will.
Normal procedure, so ignition off.
So 7th place for Zhou as well. Our points against Alpine are going to be so good. Alpine only going to score 3 points for the day. And well, Zhou alone is scoring, how many is that? 6, I believe. 1, 2, 4, 6. Yes, 6 points. So he's already doubled their points. And then Bottas an 18-pointer. And what a result.
Very good race.
What, exactly. Engineers right there. Very good race. A 2nd and a 7th. So we should get a podium sequence, I would hope. We did come 2nd. I want to see Bottas with the champagne.
A spot on the podium is exactly what the team deserved, and they got it.
Look at him. Not a very happy face for 2nd place, you'd think. Oh, there he is, getting his trophy. It's like a proud dad moment.
And this man certainly isn't
And champagne! Woo!
Plenty to fight for in this sport.
Oh, Bottas, you beautiful, beautiful man. What a result for the Alfa Romeo team. Verstappen not getting any champagne for anyone else on him.
From all 3 of them up there. A fantastic showcase for Formula 1.
What a result. I can't get over that. Look at them all celebrating.
The team have got to be pleased with this performance.
That's right. The team really deserves to celebrate.
They're all getting smashed tonight on the piss.
And after this result, the team is 4th in the constructors.
Oh, 4th in constructors. We've got that in the bag, surely.
Make sure you join us at the renowned city circuit of Monaco.
Oh.
For one of the most legendary rounds.
Haroon reminded me our next race is the Monaco Grand Prix. But there is our results. Hey, you get the little podium sequence song. Do, 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 do. And top it all off, guys, we got the fastest lap of the race as well. I didn't even notice that. Go on, Valtteri. Let's look at the drivers. Valtteri moves above Hamilton by 1 point because he scored 19 points. Zhou moves back up into 9th with 17 points. On the constructors, we gained 25 points, basically had a win. And Alpine lose out there, so 33 points ahead we are now. I just bobbed along to the tunes. Oh, so good. XP should be absolutely phenomenal. Oh, look at that for Zhou. And he doesn't get a development point. I'm good about that. Income looking very tidy, very tasty. With only 4 days left until the next race, which, as I said, is Monaco. Love that race so much. We won't have any upgrades, parts coming through, so it's probably just going to get straight into it when we come back for that episode. I really hope you guys enjoyed that one. That has been our best race so far, and I was so into that one. It was amazing. Make sure to like the video to keep the series going. And soon, just to give you a little update, we will have a Football Manager series coming when the game and the beta drops. So keep an eye out for that. But yeah, if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.